All right, everyone. I wasn't going to do a reading. I was just pulling some cards offline about the energy of right now, and I pulled them, and I thought I'd just hit the record button because the laptop is here, and whatever. I figure we'll just do an impromptu energy weather update. So if you don't mind that I already shuffled and pulled the cards and we skipped the whole intro, I just want to talk about the energy that's around us right now, because it's about change. It is. You're gonna have to just ride the storm out a little bit. She can't go in the water just yet. We'll talk about it here. I got a base energy, which is enough to drive anybody batshit crazy. It seems like all kinds of shit's going wrong, right? We drive 8 of swords crossing 7 swords here at the base energy, but actually it's all going right. It's all setting us up for some great changes, for some amazing things to happen. All right. So I've been talking about it since Friday. The energy's a little choppy right now. There's a couple of astrological alignments that are affecting it, but it's really about the core energy and how those alignments are acting within it. And what's happening right now is things just come at you. Things just happen. Things go wrong out of a sudden. This happens or that happens or whatever. It could be across the board. It's anywhere from health to love type things to job or whatever it is, or just the way you feel in general, right? It's enough to drive you crazy. The deception is that everything's going wrong. Woe is me, everything's going wrong. Oh my God. It's very deceptive. This is my king of truth. Just sit there. Just ride the storm out, because what's coming is completely different. It's all happening, I could tell you, to bring in new love, all right? All these fears, all this, if you're acting like this within this energy, if things are going wrong, all of a sudden you don't feel good, or all of a sudden this, or whatever, you're paranoid, or whatever it is, be careful, okay? This is mild devil energy, but what's fueling this is big devil energy, all right? There's a lot of it going on. It's all in your head. It's all generating. It's all a feedback loop of ego energies in your mind. All right? It's very deceptive. What's actually happening is great change. We're getting on a new path. We're all being course corrected. And this is a big one. I always say this tail end of the year is huge. It's absolutely huge. So I always say, sometimes before change happens, like you'll go from where you've been on a paved road, then you'll hit a patch of bumpy road before you get back on the smooth paved road again. We're right now, and have been since about last Wednesday or so, on this bumpy patch. And it's a particularly bad bumpy patch. And it's one of those patches where if you have to take a piss, you're not going to be able to hold it. You're going, right? You better have a can handy or something, because it's coming out. All right, and that's what's going on right now. Especially you can see it here. It's enough to drive you crazy. Just ride the storm out. Ride the storm out. It's all going somewhere good. This leads to the Four of Wands, which has been coming up in readings and representing that new path, that new road to the real Ten of Pentacles. All right, so let's see where we go. Let's shuffle the deck here, and let's clarify a couple of things. I figure I'll do the read. I was going to do this offline, but I figure what the hell? Why not share it, right? I forgot the intro. Oh well. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here or you found Steve's Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. All right? This reading is timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. And I mean that about this energy. I saw some tweets from some of you where you're like, this energy hasn't, I don't know what you're talking about. Things are going great. This energy hasn't hit me yet. It's not affecting me or whatever. It will. You're all moving at different speeds on your timelines. This energy is unavoidable. All right? So if it's not affecting you now, well, it's affecting me now, I can tell you that. It's all over the place. It's all over here. But it's all for the greater good. I'm going to pull on the Seven of Swords here. That's what I would have done offline. So you're getting to view an offline reading. So for those of you that I offend from time to time, you're about to get real offended because you're sitting in on an offline reading with me. And I don't censor myself. I don't. Because you don't want a Steve's Love Tarot reading where I'm second guessing what I'm going to say. Oh, is this going to offend someone? Is someone going to take this the wrong way? Oh my God, oh my God. No, I got to make snap decisions. I got to read the energy, process it quickly, which I'm good at. I'm okay. I got a fast processor up in my head. I can sort it out. I do it in real time. And you just want me to go with it. I walk my talk with you guys. I tell you, flow with the energy. And that's exactly what I do with incredible flexibility. And you do that, and to the outside observers around you, it'll look like you're the luckiest human being on earth, just like my friends all think about me. Right? No luck, no such thing. People either flow with the energy or they don't. We've talked about that a number of times. All right, let's go. 7 swords. Why is it here? I'll tell you. Oh, yeah. Yeah, everything seemed like it going wrong, right? It can. Under this energy, it can. It can seem like it. I got unexpected house guests. That to me felt like things were going wrong. I hate house guests. I'm the hermit. So, that being said, it's crossed by the sun. The environmental energy around this is actually spectacular. It's actually powerful, positive, fantastic energy that's leading us to some great change. An amazing last quarter of the year. All right, we'll see it when I pull the Q4 reading probably next week. All right. So again, deception. Remember, this was crossed by the 8 of Swords and the Devil. That's the deception aspect of it. Don't let little things get to you. Be this king. Look, he's just sitting there all calm, flowing with the energy. Doesn't really care what's going on around him. There's a bat over there. Might bite him, try to suck his blood out or something. No. It's fine. It's all good. She'll go in the water when the water's right. All right? What's on top? What's on top here? Justice. Look at that. Yeah. Energy is balancing right now. Look, I could put hocus pocus on it, right? I could if I want to. I'm not that guy. All of these readings from the beginning of Steve's Love Tarot, early on, I know I got a lot of new people here, but new, N-E-W, not nude, although I do have several nude ones too. But early on, I said, these readings, in order for me to do them here publicly, right? It's like you're sitting around my house, we're in the living room, we're having a couple of beers, shooting the shit. That's what these readings are. That's why I'm the way I am. That's why I say the things I say. That's why I say what normal people say out in the real world. Fuck this, fuck that. That's how people talk. All right, maybe if not in your world, you need to get out more, because I don't know anybody that doesn't say that. You know, I got a friend who's a bank president, and she is really, really proper at work. But you catch her on a smoke break outside, and it's fuck this, fuck that. That fucking son of a bitch came in trying to get a fucking lump. It's just how people are. You know, she going against the energy when she's up at work. That's why usually she's pretty stressed out. The energy right now is just trying to balance, and that, when it does, means happiness to you in the 3D, and that is the happiest card in the deck. That's the environmental energy around it. All right, what's going on? Center card, 2 of Wands. Well, that's red with the sun too. We're moving into something new is trying to happen here. And we're in the transition phase, just like she is. Doesn't it look like she's moving? Right? It's that point where the movers are taking stuff out. They still got this to come back and pick up. She taking one last look around. Take one last look around at your life, at the energy around you, because lives are changing. The energy around us is changing. It came up in the Aquarius reading for September, which is, I hope everybody watched, because it really was an all signs reading. And I almost put that in the title, but I at the end of the day, it was, I remember the opening card was, or 2 cards was like the world crossed by the 10 of Swords, which is a very rare energy. It's like, she moving whether she wants to. It's time to go. Take one last look around, because things are balancing here. They're balancing in societal energies. They're balancing in Mother Nature energies. The universe energies are balancing, and the soulmate cycle energies are balancing. There's nothing anybody can do about it, except be inflexible and fight it. And that's just going to result in misery. All right? I'm going to tell you that right now. You're going to be stuck here in that 8 swords with the devil. And I don't want to share an apartment with that devil dude. Why? Well, he may look all good on the card with the muscles and the wind blowing in his hair and stuff like that. But you know, if you get an apartment with that son of a bitch, he going to be stealing money out of your wallet. He going to be asking to borrow your car, probably going to wreck it, not put gas in it. All that kind of, everybody at some point, especially if you're my age, has dated some asshole like that, male or female, right? Well, that's what that is. What's going on here? What's red with the Justice? There's the Hermit. There's that flexibility. There it is. Spiritual card, very spiritual here. Be the Hermit. Be my sitting king. Everything is going to be fine. But it may not feel like it. The energies around us are batshit catawampus. That's a new phrase we created around here a couple of years back. We created that phrase. I said, I'm throwing a little bit of, I'm taking a Texas phrase of catawampus and throwing batshit on top of it. It's like batshit crazy and catawampus all blend together. And catawampus, if things go catawampus, you need to call, I mean, it's like send lawyers, guns, and money kind of a thing. Yeah, the energy is very erratic. Things are going to come in out of nowhere. Things will happen. The minute you think, oh, this is a peaceful day, finally a peaceful day, boom, something happens. Something goes wrong. Might be minor, might be major. It's just what it is. And be careful, because this energy right now, very deceptive, 8 of Swords crossing it, will make you paranoid. Alright, so if you have a little health issue, don't go fucking researching it on Google. You'll turn it into all sorts of fucking shit that it's probably not. Go see a doctor. Fine, find out, get you some real information. But if you let your head run with it, oh my God, you'll have all kinds of things. If you're a hypochondriac in this energy, God help you. Alright, let's pull on the King. King of Swords. Why is it here? My God. Let's go. Let's do it. King of Swords. Tell me about it. That's the Simpsons theme. I was going to say that's my theme song, but that's the Simpsons a little bit. I don't know why that's here. I don't know. All right. Let's go. Let's see where... Okay. Let's see. Oh. Be cool. It's the Knight of Pentacles. Slowly but surely. This energy is happening whether you want it to or not. You best just take a seat in it. That's how I read that. That's how the energy comes out. This is a reliable energy. It's slow. It's been slow to come in. It's been slow to transition. It's transitioning. It's leading us to somewhere new, somewhere better, somewhere represented by justice and the sun. And it's a better place than where she's living. It's certainly a better place than the devil and the 8 of Swords with the 7 of Swords. The energy around us is very deceptive right now. Don't start overthinking it. You let that devil energy run with you and God, you'll keep yourself up all night. What's on top? Temperance. Yeah. Be cool. It's all this whole thing here. I've already said it's my sitting king. She's chill. He don't care about the bat. That's a vampire bat. Might take some blood. He don't care. It's cool. Chill. It's angel energy. What's really the deception is the devil energy. That putting people in 8 swords in this energy. The reality is it's angel energy. What's happening around us is it's just sit in it. Just be cool. All right. In fact, you will attract angel energy to you and cancel out that 8 of Swords and devil by simply being that king right there. Doing exactly what he's doing in that picture. Try some meditation. Try some law of pure potentiality where the silence contains all the answers. Try to take 10 minutes a day. Sit in total silence. Don't think about anything. Don't feel it. Nothing. Just sit there. It'll freak you out the first times you do it because you'll actually get to be me for a few seconds. And the way I hear and feel things, it can freak people out. I remember Deepak Chopra said that too when he gave a video, a speech on law of pure potentiality. He said, it'll freak you out. A few times you do it, people go in, they come out, they like, whoa, that was weird. Kind of just get back in. It's all right. He got some great videos on it. You should watch that. It's great. All right. Because meditation as a whole generally isn't quiet. But the law of pure potentiality is. And you want to, all the answers live in the silence. That's what this is kind of talking about here. It's very silent right here. Just be cool. Don't listen to the devil. All right. What's happening right now is great, and it's happening on a very spiritual level. And again, I encourage everybody, whatever your spirituality is, okay, whatever you believe, be flexible within it. Don't be rigid, and don't always assume this and that. Be flexible. A little sense of humor is important in life all the way around, all the way across the board. Any kind of rigidity, it just stiffens the energy around you. It makes it a slog. It makes it hard. It makes you sad. It makes you mad, right? It makes you waste time in life worrying about shit and getting angry about stuff and all that. I see it around me all the time with people. Just chill. Things are good. Just let the energy flow. Be this, please. All right, center card, 3 of Swords. This energy right here is fixing, because I got an angel here. All right, fixing this 3 of Swords. Whatever this is. All right, There's a lot of pain attached to this card. It's bringing something in that makes the boo-boo all better. All right, I'll phrase it that way. What's red with temperance here? 5 of Wands. A lot of people, and I believe this is why we had the devil underneath the 8 of Swords crossing the 7 of Swords. A lot of people are fighting this, okay? Again, I can't emphasize the message enough. And it came up on Twitter today too. The message enough about being flexible in your beliefs. Be like water. Water takes the shape of whatever you pour it into. All right? It's the same thing as Bruce Lee's fighting style. That's the basis of his whole fighting style. It's not a style. He takes the shape of whatever comes at him. Right? He used to say, I could beat anybody in any style. It doesn't matter. Styles are rigid. You conform to certain things, right? Real life isn't like that, you know. Real life isn't a karate competition where there's points and you have to stay within your style and do this and that. Fights in the real world are close range and dirty, right? There's no rules and they're always very close range, and that's why you should learn, if you're taking self-defense classes, things like judo or jiu-jitsu, aikido, things like that. Grappling type things, because that's the real world. Long-range kicks and spin kicks like you see in movies, that's all just flash. That's not going to help you much out there in the world, in a real situation. All right. Now that you've had your karate lesson for the day, or some suggestions anyway, or learn both styles. Learn a long-range style and a short-range style. Be well-rounded. Either way, be flexible. All right? React like water. Whatever comes at you, you can deal with it. All right? And that's what this is all saying here. Don't get in your head about this. This right here is the beginnings of that 8 of Swords and that devil. Let's talk about where we're going. 3 of Wands. Where are we headed? Where are we going? I don't know. Let's find out. Let's find the motherfucker out. Where are we going? Where are we going? Wow, you really want me to shuffle for this? Apparently, we're going far. I don't know what's happening here. 4 of Swords. You hear my voice before I went, oh, like that. Yeah, rest. We're heading into a period. That's what I said. It's making the boo-boo better here. There's no rest here. Look, there's no rest here. We're going to a period where we could finally get a good night's sleep. I'm just going to phrase it like that. You take it how you want to take it. Healing, fine. You get all mystical. Heart chakras opening, fine. We could say that. No. Finally, you can get a good... It's similar to what I said earlier today in the thank you reading about that 9 of Swords. Right? You can get a good night's sleep. My reaction to that card is exactly the energy. Where are we heading? Just like that. What's on top? See? I don't know what's here. I'm making this shit up. 9 cups. Yeah. This energy, this choppy energy, going by the calendar, there's no calendar within the energy. But just going by, if you're experiencing this now, right? If you're like me and this is where you're at, whenever energy goes through a transition like this, it allows you to see how fast you're going on your timeline. If it hasn't hit you yet, that means you're going a little slower, right? It'll hit you later. If it's already hit you, that means you're ahead of the game. Right? So you can gauge that when you watch my readings, because I'm kind of following the energy here. Anyway, that being said, this energy dissipates out by the calendar around the 5th of the month. So tomorrow it starts to dissipate out, because I'm pulling this on the 4th of September. It won't be completely gone, and we're in this, and she can finally go in the water till probably around the 10th or 11th. Okay? But it starts to lighten substantially around the 5th. Okay. Nice. Where are we going? Someplace pretty fucking good. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you right here, center card. 5 Swords. This is an interesting read on this. And I want you to keep in mind that I'm not a card reader, I'm an energy reader. Okay? So the cards are mediums. And the universe and I have been working together a long time. I get what I get. It knows me. My energy is sort of tuned to things and all that. Okay, fine. What's happening here is not what you expect. Okay? I'm telling you that in advance so you don't end up as this guy. All right? It's not what you expect. That's the energy. Take it for what it's worth to you. So whatever you think this energy, wherever you think this energy is taking us, stop thinking. You're going to drive yourself crazy. You're going to invite that devil energy in and end up in that 8 swords. Be right here. All right? Chill. Be the nice calm hermit. Stay away from this 5 of Wands energy. The universe has already predicted a lot of you watching will start to do this. And I get it now. If it's not where you think you're going, you might start to freak out. You might start to feel disappointment. The universe picks up on, the energy around us picks up on what we feel, not what we say. And I want to point that out very clear. I fucking hate it when people say, what you think about, you bring about kind of thing. No, that is not true. What you feel about, you bring about. My neighbors are a good example of this. I don't like them. We don't get along. I think to myself all the time, I hope a fucking bus falls on that son of a bitch. But I don't feel that. I would never put that out into the energy, right? Well, our thoughts are very short range. They're like a CB radio. It can only go a little bit, or those walkie-talkies you had when you were a kid. It can only go a little bit. It's our feelings from the soul that matter. I may say, boy, fucking bus fall on that son of a bitch, or whatever. But in my feelings, in my soul, I say, but I pray for them, right? I wish them nothing but the best. I put out something nice along with it. So that I don't catch any bad karma for that, because you should never wish anything negative upon anybody, right? But it's not about what you think, it's not about what you say, it's what you feel about, you bring about, all right? This here is a kind of a stepping stone to it. When it's not what you expect, you start to feel disappointed. Don't. That will create a self-sabotage effect here, all right? And you'll miss a good chunk of the magic of what's happening. I'm here for a reason. You're here for a reason. It could just be one thing I say. Doesn't matter. I offer a point of view. Take it. If it resonates with you, great. If it doesn't, that's great too. I don't care. My point of view is my point of view. It's my life. I'm sharing it with you here. And sharing a great deal of my energy with you to do it, by the way. Didn't. But at the end of the day here, all right, the energy around you is deceptive. Remember, this is crossed by the sun. That's the actual energy. Not the 8 of Swords and the devil that originally crossed it. That's coming from you. Okay, or it might. Be careful. All right? Don't self-sabotage this. What's happening? Where we're going. This water that she's about to surf in, right, when the time is right, isn't how she expects it's going to be. Right? Looks a certain way. She's expecting a certain thing. We're going to a different place than where we've been. Okay? All right. What's red with 9 cups? Ace of Swords. Aces are new beginnings. This is everything I just said. Just got fucking backed up. Aces are new beginnings. This is something. This is a reconciliation of energies within yourself and the outside energies. It's something completely different. It is something complete. It is a new beginning. And it radiates out from within and out. Just be like water in this energy. If the deceptive side of it, the coming at you things haven't hit you yet, then you haven't caught up to it yet. You will. Okay? If you're already in it, be cool. Don't take up residence with that devil. All right? Don't. 8 of Swords. 8 of Swords energy is where you start to feel helpless. It's where you're up all night, you believe your own bullshit. You're your own inner conspiracy theory person. Don't. Stop it. All right? This is great. Be this king. Allow this temperance. You by doing this, you call in this angel energy. It makes everything okay. It'll speed things up, cancel this out quicker. All right? That's your reading. That's your reading. That is the energy of right now, and that's what's happening. All right? Big changes. The last quarter of this year is powerful. The 10-10 portal, the 11-11 portal, and 12 portal are like nothing I pulled on the previous couple of years I've been here. All right? This is going to be some pretty awesome, some of it pretty heady stuff. We are moving into brand new energy. Brand new. New territory. Something completely different. You'll be disappointed if you have expectations. I said it's not what you expect. You'll be disappointed if you have expectations. Have no expectations for the outcome. Just take what I've told you, that the energy is deceptive and that devil is creating the 8 of Swords, and know that. so that you cancel it out. That's how you bring in the angel energy, right? You're getting that information for a reason. Have no expectations for the outcome. But I will say I like this. We're going somewhere where we can finally get some peace, some rest, a lot of healing. It's nice. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. It's kind of impromptu. This was going to be an offline thing, but hey, why shouldn't I share this with you? Okay? If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. All right? That's your reading. Good luck.